Hello, how are you? Welcome to my green nature plant sanctuary. This is my little, corner in my house that I just love sitting over there in the living room and just look at the beauty of all these natural green plants living right here with me. However, for today's video, it's about these climbing plants that I'm setting right here. I want this to be cascading all over this wall right here. I did this as an experiment in the beginning, and I wanted to see where or how far it could hang on the wall here. And so far so good. It's been about a good probably a year so far, and I'm like, okay, I think this plant here is gonna hold on to this wall, and I envisioned having them cascading all over all the way to the ground, and I see it coming through. And as you can see, I think we are almost halfway through. We are a little bit over a quarter of the wall, so I wanted to go all the way down and see how it's gonna look like. Yeah, and then from there maybe I could decide what I want to do. As you can see, the branches have grown all the way down, and yeah, so before I kind of wrap these around the wall, I wanted to show you can create beauty in your house any way you like, and you can always switch it out. In the beginning, actually, I had these plants like going along the wall, so the idea was that I just helped them go all over the house. But then I was like, I don't think that is so cute. And I was like, how about I just dedicate this corner right here, the wall right here, for this plant, and I see how pretty it's gonna turn out to. So yeah, I just wanted to show you how I wrap these around, and probably you guys will follow with me the progress all the way down, maybe. I don't know. This is my green area sanctuary that I really love. So yeah, I take care of it like my baby. Now, you may wonder, how do I get them to hang on the wall? Guess what, guys? It's very easy. I don't use a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna show you. These right here, that's it. This is all that I use. At first, I tried to get like the wall hooks, if you know, those kind of, some teeny tiny wall hooks, which have a bit of like a glue at the back. But I just didn't like how they were breaking the stems, because these stems right here are very delicate. Now, those hooks, wherever I would sit the stem would die. And I didn't like that, because I want these things to grow and grow. And first of all, I don't want to damage the wall, right? Because the landlord will kick me out. So they don't want us to poke the walls. If you know, you know. That's when I was like, you know what? Let me try something different. And I tried these guys right here, and trust me, that's all I use. That's all you need. Pretty affordable. I got these from Staples, but you can get these from literally anywhere. And all I do, I just hook them in the wall and then just wrap my stems the way I want them to flow on the wall. So yeah, that's the purpose of this video. Stick with me and I show you how I got this and how I'm gonna help my pothos grow on my wall, cascading all the way down. All right. So guys, I just thought that I should show you where my plant pothos start growing from. As you can see, this hanging basket right here, I have it hooked up in the wall, and you can see the stems coming from that basket, and I directed them over the wall to the left, just like so. And this hanging basket is in my kitchen area. I hooked it on the side of the kitchen because the idea is to have these pothos growing both in the kitchen and the living room. And you can see up there at the top of the cabinets, I have a few stems there. But at the end of the day, this is how it looks like. And you can see I do have those two branches or strings that are growing along the wall. I just let them go all the way down, and you can see some of it is actually just, doing its thing on the floor. And I just thought that it is time for me to um, hang these climbing leaves onto the wall. So, first things first, I had to move my other plants out of the way and then grab these grown grown stems. They're very, very delicate. I don't know if you can see how I'm trying to be really careful with them because they can easily break. So I got my pins. These are just like office pins, you guys. But the good thing here in Canada, the walls are plywood. So you can pin anything into the walls, as you can see me right there. It's pretty quick and easy to do. I just pressed in the pin and then I grabbed the branch and I press these pins anywhere that I want to run the branches along. As you can see, one right there in the middle, and then I hang the climbing plants. And pretty much that is what I do. I just keep putting those pins all over wherever I want, and then I just run the climbing stems around. And as you can see, I'm pretty much done. This is my kind of finished look, so you can say. And I think I love it. I'm loving it. I really do. So yeah, it all starts from this basket right here, you guys. It just starts from this basket. And if anybody who wants to grow indoor plants, I think this is one of the easiest plants to have. And look at the beauty it creates. This is my finished look, guys. What do you think? What do you think of it? I'm halfway through this wall as far as I can see, and I believe I have just another halfway of the wall. And when they get to the floor, I don't know what I'll do. I'll see what I can do at that point. But for now, I love it. And with that, guys, thank you so much for hanging with me. I do appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and bye for now.